Hi, this is Sunsen Mushy, and this is a pick a card reading on what the energy from the full moon in Virgo is bringing you. So, I don't remember if I said this was a pick a card reading, but basically it is. So go ahead and choose a crystal, or just choose a reading, 1, 2, or 3, or you can listen to all of them. You can do whatever you want to do, and the readings will be in the timestamps in the description below. So reading number 1 is this Moonstone Prism. Reading number 2 is this Blue Goldstone. And reading number 3 is Amethyst. So you can go ahead and choose based off of crystal or the numbers and the timestamps in the description, or if you just know which one, or all of them. But anyways, we're gonna get started with reading number 1. Moonstone Prism. What the energy has in store for you. A bit of learning, uncertainty, the Knight of Wands. It's fast, but you're not sure, so it might be bringing in a kind of unsure energy for those of you who chose reading 1, if this is resonating. Ooh, the Tower. Some sort of so the full moon energy seems to bring in some sort of actual situation that kind of switches things up for you. Maybe it switches your perspective, or you feel as though you shifted into a different path one way or another energetically, because this is fire. The 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles. So it's definitely some sort of tower in the sense that it changes your perspective to bring you to set your course more again on the path to finding more soul family, or stability, or long commitments, home, community, any sort of place that this feels like to you, like this sort of like peaceful energy. That is the reality you shifted closer to with this energy. So that's what the full moon in Virgo seems to be bringing. I'll just see if there's any other messages with that. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, bit by bit, it's like you're shifting perspective, or shifting realities, if you will, like degree by degree, if you looked at this as like angles. Yeah. And in another way, as something that is balancing you out so that you can steer yourself forward. So you feel like you're not being misguided, veering is the word I was thinking of, so it doesn't feel like you're veering off one way or the other. Instead, it seems this energy helped change any sort of uncertainty so that you can have more certainty, so that you can move forward with more confidence. So this is something that's going to take time, but if this resonates, hopefully you guys felt some sort of shift or something in your life. And this is saying, like, for those that this is resonating with, that yes, that you felt this shift, or you're aware of this shift, wondering about it, like open to it happening, basically. It's like, for those of you just reading 1, this might not be the actual shift happening, but instead, if this resonates better, it's that you're aware that this is coming, or what you want to manifest, so that you can get closer to your goals, stuff like that, which I feel like makes sense, because like everybody, of course, we want to strive towards this like peaceful environment in the 3D world. So seems like a lot of earth energy, which makes sense because it's the full moon in Virgo. Also, I might be wrong. Like I think it's the full moon in Virgo. I'm not 100% sure. So if it's a different full moon, you guys can let me know in the comments, and I'll change the title. But pretty sure it's the Virgo full moon. So yeah, that was reading number 1. Hope that resonated with you guys. I'm sending so much love and light. Peace out. Alright, so reading number 2. The full moon in Virgo energy is bringing you the Hierophant's energy, which to me I'm taking this as bringing you a lot of sacred or ancient knowledge. Something that's like wise to you. Whatever it is that you think is wise, like it doesn't have to be like this specific like card, like religious wisdom or whatever. It's just whatever it is that feels wise to you, whatever your perspective is. So it can be like more literal to the card, but it really doesn't have to be. I just see this card as like one of like following your own path, believing in yourself, and having more confidence in that, and learning more knowledge with whatever journey you are on. And also being open to other perspectives too is what I'm getting with this card. The Star. Yeah, it's like I feel like the universe has guided you with a series of possibilities that give you the opportunity to learn. So yeah, there's a lot of the time where like the Hierophant is known as like the learn or the teacher card. And I feel that vibe with this. That this is like maybe Spirit is saying what the full moon in Virgo is bringing you is the opportunity to learn from others. It's like you don't need to change your own path, like, or your own the core of who you are. You don't have to change like your own beliefs, but at the same time you're like able to learn. So it's just like a really positive learning. So it is like you found maybe a really good mentor, really good community, really good energy. Maybe you like were in the right space where like you can focus really good and you're just really good at meditating wherever this place is. So it doesn't have to be like a specific person either. I'm just getting that what the energy is bringing you is the type of energy that gives you more confidence of who you are by also teaching you at the same time about being open to all perspectives or other perspectives or learning other things outside of just yourself, outside of just whatever your forte is. Like, if you have a lot of knowledge on how to weave, you can weave baskets and things, and then it's like you learn from someone how to grow spinach. You know, it's a different thing. Both have like their own like practice to it, but they're both valid. So however that all resonated, that might have been really specific messages. So if those don't resonate, that's totally fine. Let's see if there's any other additional messages, if perhaps that did not resonate, or if there's just a continuation. The King of Pentacles. So a different way this could be about like you're learning whether or not you want to get involved with something like someone else. Like maybe you meet someone who has an offer, or it's someone who's like in your life a lot and you're like wondering like, do I want to continue this path? Stuff like that. Three of Swords. There might be some sort of like heartache associated with this person one way or another. So it's like, as an example, like let's say you meet somebody, it's just like on a soul level, there's a part of you calling out to that person, and vice versa is what I get with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So it's like you're seeing something in each other, and I feel like this is a really good opportunity for happiness for you and this person / these people, depending on how this resonates, you know. It's just someone or a community or a specific few people, whatever it is, that you're like, I truly feel good. But there's also like that energy where there's some sort of heartache that is calling out to you and these other people or other person, or calling. Maybe this is like a job, like you think of a specific career and there's like a painful connection to it, like heartache of why, like the heart that wants this career, it's to heal, And I'm just seeing like whatever this is all about for you, it seems what the full moon energy is bringing you is more alignment, feeling more in alignment with healing from the heartache aspect of all this stuff, however this all resonates, and bringing in more of the happiness aspect, the I can bring in this outcome, not outcome, but this feeling now and not just in the future from the physical world. It's like, that's what I'm seeing here. You're seeing that you're able to heal before actually reaching whatever this like complete alignment is. It's like you're feeling that you're coming into alignment with it, and that's why this is like showing itself more. And it might kind of just like show that you have like a lot to learn, showing like when you do learn and like positively with hope and stuff, like with that kind of energy, it seems to manifest more positive energy and helps you recognize the more negative energy that might have been aching in your heart whenever you think about your goals, or whenever you think about this person you're learning from, or people, or circumstance. So I was being really trying to be very open-ended about all that, because I know there's like a collective, so however that resonates, hope you guys are able to decipher. If it resonated, it should make sense. So yeah, and so with going more into alignment, this is also helping you, it's like slow and steady. It's like take steps at a time that you're comfortable with. It's like this might be like the energy is like good, but maybe too much of it might make you feel not ready. So I feel like you're still resting, like energetically taking this much in, this new energy from the full moon or these circumstances. You might need to take it easy and learn the information step by step, and not just like let it come charging in, or vice versa. Maybe you don't feel ready to come rushing out. Like, you know, it's like this person, like, you have to recover. It's like if you really love playing out in the snow, for example, or you hate it or whatever, one or the other or something, like you really like playing in the snow or really you don't. If you're sick, you can't play in the snow no matter what. So whatever the energy is for you, whether you're feeling more guarded or you more feel like you want to but you're just like needing to recover, either way, I'm just getting once you're able to, you then will probably feel ready to seek more information, because it seems to be really positive. So I feel it's more so like on the notion that you do really enjoy playing out in the snow, basically, if that made sense. I'm really tired. It's 12:35 a.m. So that's my apologies, guys. I hope I got the full moon right. I'm pretty sure it's the one in Virgo. If not, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, that was reading number 2. I'm sending so much love and light, and I'm wishing you all a good day whenever you're hearing these messages. Peace out. Okay, reading number 3, the amethyst. Let's see what the full moon in Virgo, what the energy is bringing you. Might just be a really good transition, because, you know, full moons are, every cycle is about transition, of course. Transitioning from one part of the moon to the other, or one stage. 6 of Pentacles, it's about reciprocity. I hope I said that word right. Feeling reciprocated with your efforts. Feeling a connection that gives the amount you give. Feeling true equality. This is what I want to say. So you might be experiencing that. Yeah, that you've somehow, by you giving an equal amount of energy out, you've noticed that maybe you manifested an equal situation that you didn't realize you were going to manifest. And the reason I say that is just because the 6 of Pentacles came out first, and then the Magician. So if I got the Magician, I would be feeling the message. So this might resonate this way for you guys if it's like backwards. So I'm kind of getting like, for some of you, you set the intention to manifest equal connections, and then you did. Then others of you, I'm getting like you manifested equal connection somehow with like, whether that was meeting someone or just by putting out that energy, it was just brought back to you and you're like, whoa, equality, yes. And in that way, it's like you realized after the fact that you manifested this. So this is like a confirmation energy for if any of you are experiencing this, experiencing more balance and equality in your life. This is just kind of confirmation. The full moon in Virgo energy might just be like a confirmation for you to let you know that the energy you do put out, you do kind of receive it. And so like whatever stuff is happening, I'm getting that it's really positive because the 9 of Pentacles. So it's like the more you feel good about yourself, you're seeing that reflect in the physical world, because this is a lot of earth energy, pentacles and pentacles. And then I'm getting that's the energy that it's bringing you, and depending on where you're at on your journey, that could sound like some sort of varying level of wherever you're on your journey. I didn't say that all right, but basically it's like for some of you it might be more like you're holding on to a lot of other people's energies, other people's weights and burdens. So then this scale is very heavy one way, and so you're not feeling equality, but you're recognizing it's coming from holding on to other people's weights and burdens, or like perhaps ones that you feel are your own. But I think there's a way for you to drop all of these wands and just be like, wait, like if you visualize these wands as ideas or perspectives or responsibilities and think of yourself as one responsibility, truth be told, you should be allowed to drop all 10 wands and just hold one, your own wand, your own responsibility. You are truly responsible for yourself. And so if you let go of other responsibilities, that will make your part of the scale not as heavy, so it'll go back to balance. So then the give and receive that you get with the universe, people you interact with, it will feel like this, feel really good. So depending on where you're at, I'm just getting like the energy this is bringing is allowing all of you guys more room to let go of other people's weights, and also allowing, or it's like you yourself, like you don't need to wait for a time to have feelings or anything be valid, of course, but I just mean like the energy does seem to help promote balancing these scales for you to manifest more positive things into your life, regardless of what part on the journey you're at, regardless of how equal all of your connections right now feel. I think that varies from person to person. For some of you guys, you might be feeling like, oh, I experienced equality with this one person. I'm seeing there's a lot of people in my life or energy or circumstances in my life that don't treat me that same way. Whether that's work, friends, family, a significant other, animals, nature, circumstances, just however that resonates, whatever feels like, wow, things don't seem to be working in the equality type favor. And then how this might even resonate, well, I'm not intending to like make any sort of energy like trigger anybody, but like it can be like being mistreated for any reason, any sort of discrimination. So that's a very specific message. So some of you might have experienced that, and maybe what you're seeing is the more you let go of whatever those, like whoever thinks about that or society or whatever it is, the more that you drop that, the more that you're bringing in people who are way cooler, basically. People who treat you the way you truly deserve to be treated. Yeah. Like the being of love and light that you are. So I'm just seeing for some of you, this might just be new energy. Maybe you experienced a lot of inequality and now you're experiencing more inequality by believing more so in your own self and letting go of other people's burdens or weights of how they believe about people. So this all went a very large number of ways. I don't know why the energy is so like spread out and like weirdly specific about weirdly different things, but hopefully this is resonating for you guys. And then a different message I'm getting is that for some of you, what this energy is bringing in especially is recognition of that. And if that's the case, like, again, depending on where you are with the situation, just know, like, if it seems there's a lot more inequality than equality for your circumstance, then the energy is, what this is helping you learn to manifest step by step, bit by bit, out of this energy where you're stuck with unequal energy. So if I were just to like summarize all that, what the full moon in Virgo's energy is bringing is awareness to how you can bring in better outcomes, better situations, and better experiences for yourself. It's not a matter of like predicting outcomes or anything. It's just more so like there does seem to be a way that like you're learning awareness on how to choose sort of better experiences for yourself. And it just seems very connected to letting go of what others think. Even if you think it's important of what others think, it's like letting that go just in general. It's like at the end of the day, it's like that's taking a toll on you. It might cause overthinking. It might cause overworking. And it might feel taxing to your body, and that it's supposed to be taxing to your body. But I'm just finding awareness that it doesn't have to be, basically. So kind of went on a bunch of random tangents. Hope that resonated, whichever parts did. I'm sending so much love and light. Reading number 3. Hope you guys have a good day. I will talk to you all later. Take care. Good night.